Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, make sure to subscribe to my channel and turn post notifications on to keep notified with any future uploads. And yeah, let's get straight into the video. Okay, so the first thing I'd obviously recommend is creating blockouts of any kind of map you want to create, so you get an initial idea of what your map is going to look like, and then you can add the detail afterwards. So then making changes earlier on is a lot easier and more efficient, and then you don't waste time later on. My second tip would be optimization. This could be anything between lighting, the amount of parts you have, the amount of unions you have, the shadows, and anything like that that could cause your game to lag. This is very important because most of the community of Roblox either plays on mobile or on Xbox, and that could be a huge amount of your target audience that could be unhappy with your game because it would not perform as well as on PC on those platforms. To fix this, I would recommend either adjusting your fog. If fog is not needed, remove it. Removing shadows on certain objects that really don't require shadows. Minimize the amount of unions you use. Unions are not important and they're terrible for optimization. And always keep a counter of how many parts you have in your game. Meshes probably perform quite a bit better than parts, so I'd recommend creating meshes for your assets. However, if you do need to make a map out of parts, it's not that bad. However, I would avoid using too many in one area or too many in general. Okay, so for the third tip I recommend is looking at references. There's nothing wrong with going on Google. Let's say you want to make a fantasy map or a sci-fi map or a medieval map. There's nothing wrong with going on Google, looking at any other games or any other images in general of similar scenes that you want in your game, and then you could potentially replicate them into your own game in your own way, and which will essentially make your maps look a lot better and a lot more organized as such, rather than just going in and making a map and not knowing what goes where and how it will look before. Whereas if you use a reference, you can't have the idea of what it's supposed to look like and how you can achieve that. Okay, that's about going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, maybe learned something from these few tips, and I really appreciate the support on the previous video I made with the tips, which didn't have any a voiceover in it, unfortunately. However, I do still appreciate the support. We reached almost 800 views. We've got a lot of positive reviews and such, and I really appreciate that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, turn post notifications on, and let me know if you guys want another one of these videos or anything else, and I'll make anything you guys want. And yeah, thank you.